Hello children, welcome to maths class. This video is also continuation of your exercise 4.2. We are in question number B, 2, Roman number 5. Let's see the question. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. So let's go with the condition what is here. The altitude of a right triangle. So this is something talking about altitude. Altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. 7 cm less than its base. So this sentence is about altitude and base of right triangle. What is that? Altitude is 7 cm less than base. So by reading this sentence, what do you feel? What can you say? Base, altitude. I mean, which side will be longer or shorter? In that sense, I am asking. Altitude, this side, if we consider altitude. This is base. So altitude is 7 cm less than base. That means base is x. So altitude is 7 cm less. I hope it is clear. Altitude. Clearly, when we read itself, the meaning comes out. The altitude is less than what? Base. How much less? 7 less. So how much is base? We don't know. And what we do know, x, y, z is there to know. So that is x. So base is x, so altitude is x minus 7. So what is said in this statement, we did. Now, one more side is in there also in right triangle. What is that? Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 13 cm. This side is 13 cm. So find these two other sides. Hypotenuse measurement is given. These two other sides we have to find. I hope now you are getting the full idea of this question, how to start. So we start. Let the base of right triangle be x. Therefore, the altitude is what? Altitude is 7 less than base. So altitude is x minus 7 cm. We can write centimeter also. On three sides we have now. Hypotenuse 13, base x, altitude or height x minus 7. So by Pythagoras theorem, what we know? We know by Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse square is sum of the other two sum of the square of other two sides. What are the other two sides? Altitude and base. So we can write like this also: altitude square plus base square. This is how to use. We can write even HYP or just H also. It doesn't make any difference. So hypotenuse is how much? 30. Altitude is how much? Altitude is perpendicular. Remember, x. No, x minus 7. And base is x square. Simplify this step. You will get a quadratic equation. Solve that quadratic equation. Find the roots. You will know the other two sides. We'll continue. 30 square, 169, a minus b whole square. So a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. This is an identity, we can, very common identity, a minus b whole square plus b whole square. Every time we use. Plus x square. What comes then? X square plus x square. Those terms we will write in LHS or full term we can sit. So x square plus x square, 2x square, minus 7 to some 14x, plus 7 square 49 is equal to 169. Now 169 also bring in LHS. So we get 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 is equal to 2x square. Still wherever we can work, we will work. 49 and 69 minus 9 minus 9 0, 6 minus 4 2 1, 120 0. Now 2 we can get common, x square minus 7x minus 60. Very simple work. 2 will go in RHS, become 0. We get the quadratic equation here, x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. And now time has come to do the splitting middle term or middle term factorization. So I hope now you are getting confidence on this method. 1 into 60, then factors of 60. From the factors we will get the middle term set. Let's do that. 60 factors. 1, start from 1, by 2, 30, 3, 20, 4, 15, 5, 12, 6, 10, by 7 no, by 8 no, by 9 no, by again 10. Second time comes same factor. 10, 6, 6, 10. So we found all the factors. Middle term is 7. Just have a look which pair will give us 7 by adding or subtracting. This will give us 7, 5, 12. 12 minus 5. We will do that. X square minus 12 minus 5. X minus 60 is equal to 0. X square minus 12x minus minus plus 5 minus 60 is equal to 0. Take common now. X minus 12, 5. What will take common? 5 and 60. 5 12 are 60. So 5 minus 12. In place of 60, 12 will remain 0. We get what? X minus 12. Inside the bracket we are seeing the same term. And then only we know that we are right. If these are not same, somewhere we have made mistake. We need to check our solution. X plus 5 is equal to 0. Separate the term. It is 0. X minus 12 is equal to 0. And x plus 5 is equal to 0. We get what? X is equal to 12. And another value we get, another root, x is minus 5. So which value we will use? Question is telling find the other two sides. X is 12 or x is minus 5. Which one will be here used, applicable? This is the side of triangle and negative. A triangle cannot have negative side. That means this 5. No, we will. What shall we do? We will just leave this value, writing that the side of a triangle cannot be negative. The side of a triangle cannot be negative. So we are just avoiding this value, neglecting this value. The one side base is 12 and another side x minus 7, that is 12 minus 7. It will be 5. So one side will be 12, another side will be, base will be 12, altitude will be 5. You can verify your solution. How? Altitude is 7 centimeter less than base. So altitude is 5, base is 12. Surely that is 7 centimeter less. Then another one is what? 5, 12, 13. So 5 square plus 12 square. You will get 169. 12 square 144 and 5 square 25. So 169 root will be 13. Hypotenuse is also 13. So we can have verification orally. Just we think for a few seconds we can find out that yes, we have done the solution correctly. Now we have reached the last question of this exercise, question number 6. Last question of this exercise 4.2. Let's see. We will understand and do it well. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. So similar question 1 we have done. It was I think Roman number 2 or something. You can refer your exercise. So like this only, the cost is given with condition. Factory is producing some number of toys, a certain number of toys. Total cost of production was given. So find the articles produced or toys produced, whatever. So we will start. Let the number of article produced be x on the particular day. Let the number of articles produced on a day, on a particular day. What x? We do not know. Company produced how many articles. Then what about cost? The cost, we will take the condition very carefully. The cost of production of each article in rupees. Okay, let us write it. The cost of article, each article. Cost of each article. Okay, this much we wrote, and here after we wrote. What is that? 3 rupees more than twice the number of articles purchased on that day. So 3 rupees more, that means plus 3. Twice the number of article. Twice the number of article. Article are how many? 2. No, x. So the cost of each article is twice the number of article and 3 rupees more than that. So plus 3. Easy condition to understand. Once more, the cost of each article is 3 more than twice the number of article purchased. So 2x plus 3 we got. It is the cost. So let's go with the rupees. Now the total cost of production on that day is 90. Given the total cost of production is how much? 90 rupees. So how we calculate the total cost? Number of article into price of each article. Simple work. X into 2x plus 3 is equal to 9. We will simplify. We get x into x. 2x square, x into 2x. 3 into x plus 90 is plus 90 we bring beside. It becomes minus 90 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. 2, 3, 90. We can't take common anything. So median term vectorization. What is the rule? First term coefficient into last term. First term coefficient here it is not 1. What is here? 2. So 2 into 90. We will get what? 180. So 180 factors we need. 1 into 180. 2 into 90. 3 into 60. 4 into 4 4s are 60. 16 4 5s are by 5. 5 3s are 5 6 are by 6. 6 30s are by 7, no, 8, no, 9, 20s are 10, 18s are 11, no, 12, yes, 12 1s are, 12 5s are 13, no, 14, no, 15, 15 1s are, 15 2s are. So 15 and 12 coming for second time. We need to get 3 middle term. Which factor will give us, which pair of factor will give us 3? This only, 12 and 15. How we give in subtraction? 2x square plus 15 minus 12 into x minus 90 is equal to 0. 2x square plus 15 into x, 15x minus 12 into x minus 12x minus 90 is equal to 0. We take common 2x, 2 we cannot take common, 15 is 0. X square x remaining 2x plus 15, x is out. 12 and 90, what we can take common? 6 2s are 12, 6 15s are 90. So we will take common here 6. I am writing here for your help 6 into 2 and then 6 into 15. So 6 we will take common. But remember, we will not write like that. We will just keep that things in mind or write somewhere in left side if you have any doubt. So 6 into 2, 12, 6 into 15, 90, 6 common. 2x will remain, it is minus, so changing sign, and 15, 6 equal to 0. And then we get 2x plus 15, inside the bracket, same term will remain. 2x plus 15, x minus 6. equal to 0. Separating now, we get, by separating we get 2x plus 15 is equal to 0 and x minus 6 equal to 0. 2x equal to minus 15 and x is equal to minus 15 by 2. And this we get x is equal to 6. So here also we find the two roots. Question is here what? Find the number of articles produced, and cost of each article. So neither number of articles or cost, these things are not in negative term. We cannot say the cost of one article is minus 20 rupees. We cannot say number of balls are there minus 10. So this minus 15 by 20 is not applicable with this situation in the question. Is not applicable. We just write and neglect this value. Therefore, x, what is x? Number of articles produced. Therefore, the number of articles will be 6, and the cost is how much? 2x plus 3. Cost of each article 2 into x 6 plus 3. 6 to 12 plus 3. 15 rupees is the rupees we can write. Rupees 15. Hope you have understood it easily. We have finished exercise 4.2 also. So factorization method, we had thorough practice. I hope these videos are very helpful to you. You are learning. Please leave your doubts or any curiosity is there in comment. We will see in next video another method of finding the roots of quadratic equation. See.